Nick Cannon is coming to Indianapolis for the opening of the Sugar Factory. Happy Friday night to you. The weekend is almost here. Felicia, are you excited?
I am. I'm very excited. For the weekend or Nick Cannon or Sugar Factory?
Either one.
I'll take all three. I'm most excited for the weekend.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
we've earned that, and we're going to get some great weather to go along no matter what you've got planned. Make some outdoor plans. Angela will be along in a moment to talk about 80s returning to central Indiana. Friend of the show, Rachel Krause, is going to be along in a moment as we continue our Earth Day coverage. She's going to tell us how that we can live a sustainable life and cut down on the amount of waste and garbage that we put in local landfills. She's got a boutique in Broad Ripple that she wants to talk about tonight, and some tips for us on how we can all cut down on waste.
Yeah,
right?
I'm really excited about this. It's a conversation that we all have to be having, well, around the world, but definitely as Americans.
Yeah.
Recycling is not enough. We got to take it to the next level.
You're right. So Felicia and I will get into that coming up, and we have also got some really good news about some colleagues of ours here at Channel 13 that won SBJ Best of Journalism Awards in the state of Indiana. We'll get to that all on a busy Friday night. Let us know where you're watching. We'll give you a shout out, but let's go ahead and start with the best news of the day. The weekend is here, and so are the 80s.
80s, 80 to 85 both days.
Props for Angela.
Isn't that fun?
Snaps for Angela.
That's right.
I'll take those. Yeah, it kind of started today. We were middle and upper 70s this afternoon. Had a couple showers early today, but we're dry now and dry for the weekend. 61 at 8 a.m., 75 lunchtime tomorrow, and then 80 to 85 for highs both Saturday and Sunday. And I've got us dry both days as well until later on Sunday. This is an early look at Future Track 13, just in case you've got some Sunday evening plans. Could be interrupted with a few showers and a couple of thunderstorms arriving into the northwestern part of the state late afternoon, early evening, and then the line will work its way from northwest to southeast and should be across a good part of central Indiana by 11 p.m. or so, and then continue into Monday. The early half of Monday looks soggy, but who wants to talk about Monday? I mean,
No,
I
not now.
No.
I mean,
This is what we want to talk about.
I'm going to back that up and just let you know it's going to be so nice this weekend. Have some outdoor plans, even if you just sit outside and get some fresh air.
Yeah, don't
Beautiful.
move that fast. Give us a 2-day forecast.
Yeah.
Just a 2-day.
I just didn't want you to, wonder, okay, if it's raining at my house Sunday
Sure.
night, why didn't I tell you? But you've been told, and now let's forget about it.
Yeah.
You've done your job.
All right, lots of folks joining us tonight. Myron from Newcastle. Teresa says, Angela, we love you for great news.
Oh, thank you.
So that's good. We've got Scott saying, hi, y'all, from Indy. We've got Ryan
Hi,
joining
y'all.
us tonight. Let's see. I've lost my comments. Let's see. Ryan is with us. Teresa, Terry from Frankfurt, Stephanie from Lafayette. We've got Terry from Fountain County tonight. Wes saying hello to all three of us. Kevin from Marion tonight. And Teresa saying, please, warmer weather. And Ryan said, when I saw the 80s are coming back, I thought you meant the decade. LOL.
Wouldn't that be fun? I had some big hair back then.
Oh, did you?
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Please
I
find a
don't-
picture.
Or was that the
Please.
90s? Maybe it was the 90s I had big. Maybe I'm dating myself by a decade.
Please
We need
bring
pictures.
Yeah,
We need
please.
pictures
I
of
can
that.
share one.
I would
can
love
share
to.
one.
All right,
See if I can find one while y'all do your.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about our big story that we're going to be covering tonight, and at 11 o'clock, talking about Earth Day. And look who's here. Friend of the show, Rachel Krause.
Rachel Krause.
I am here and I have brought my
She's got
props.
stuff.
Yeah.
This is how you know I'm serious about
I love it. I
So
love it.
we thought it was interesting because as we were pitching stories today in the afternoon editorial meeting, Rachel had kind of a funny line about wanting to do Earth Day coverage. And what did you tell us?
You had to remind me of my little riff comment earlier because sometimes I don't remember what I say. But
Right.
I had said I was ready to beat my granola drum all day
yes.
long. It is Earth Day. Let's talk about Mama Earth. Let's talk about how we are doing her dirty right now.
This is important, and you've got a neat story coming up for us at 11 o'clock about a boutique in Broad Ripple that's going to help us cut down on our waste.
Yeah, absolutely. They are called the Sustainery. They launched at the end of February. Right now they're doing home deliveries where you can get a lot of these products just right to your house, and they're coming out to prop up markets. They were over at the AMP at 16 Tech earlier tonight, kind of showcasing different things, and they're all about low waste and zero waste living. And if you're not familiar with it, it's all about cutting down, not on the idea that you would recycle more, but that you would throw away and use less. So they have jars and different products that you can get over there, and I picked up a couple because it's who I am as a person now.
Is this show and tell? What's
so
happening here?
We've got a toilet bomb, totally natural. This
What
used to
does
be
it
one of
do?
my salsa jars. You put it in your toilet, and it fizzes, and then you can scrub it, and you don't need to have any kind of a plastic
like, do I
container
smell
it?
or harsh chemicals.
Okay.
Here, we've got laundry pods.
Okay.
Biodegradable, so that they're not
that
going to
does sound
cause
good.
any harm for you.
Right.
Here I have coffee socks that I use at my house.
There's a pod she talked
So instead
about.
of having a coffee filter, you fill it up.
Yeah.
You can toss, or you can reuse your coffee grounds if you want to. Turns out to be a really nice body scrub if you
Okay.
feel like doing a little DIY.
Right.
Or you can just go ahead and dump them or compost them. You rinse these out, and they are reusable. Cuts down on your waste and your bill overall. Hand soap
Yep.
instead of liquid soap that you would be buying in plastic containers. Smells fantastic.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
I wanna
this is
smell
so.
that
You
one.
saw me smelling everything
Yes.
else. So this is what I'm
Yes,
smelling.
you're smelling all
Okay.
natural chemicals, you're smelling essential oils, you're
Oh, that's
smelling
nice.
things that are not harmful to you,
Yeah.
which is really great.
Oh,
Right.
that does smell. It makes me feel
It
like
does
I'm at a
smell
spa.
good, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's why I picked that one. I was like, oh, I can smell it.
Yeah.
That's great.
If you are going somewhere, these are bamboo, so that you can have to-go utensils without having to rely on plastic ones. So
Right.
if you're picking up a
let's
to-go
hold it
meal,
up
like
for people.
I eat to-go a lot since I'm working in the field, really nice to have bamboo options where I can just take them, rinse them off, clean them down, pack them up ready to
And
go.
look,
Really easy.
A straw cleaner for the
Yes.
straw. That's always my thing with the straws.
straw.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
is
have
how do you
bamboo
clean it?
toothbrushes, do they not?
They do.
Yeah.
They
Show that to people.
absolutely do.
Cutting
This
down
is
on
a little
plastic
straw.
there,
It's a little
yeah.
hard to see, but
Yeah. So the fact that it all comes together in a kit is what I'm
Yeah.
excited about.
yes. So
you
you go
gotta
ahead and
clean
clean
that.
that out. Make sure that everything is
Right.
nice and fresh for your next meal. Of course, plastic bags
Right.
for
Cloth.
produce. So you never have to use those
Ah,
little
I need
produce
that.
ones.
I need that.
Like these for my apples,
Yeah.
peppers, so easy to
Yeah.
use. And speaking of apples, because apparently I eat a lot of them, I should be a doctor, right? Silicone. These are stasher bags. They are made of silicone, so you can go ahead
love
and
it.
say goodbye to one-use, single-use
those
plastic
plastic. Yep,
bags.
yep.
So why is this so important? Most Americans are throwing out, on average, according to the EPA, more than 4 pounds of trash a day.
It's a lot.
A lot of that's single use, a lot of that's plastic. Now, of course, you can recycle some kinds of materials, glass, aluminum in particular, very, very recyclable. Most plastics can't be recycled. Some that can only be recycled once, maybe twice. They have a very limited use. So if you're able to cut back on what you're putting into the trash, what's going to the landfill,
Yep.
you're able to really help to reduce. And you don't have to start big. You don't have to come at it with everything I've got on the table.
You can work your way up to
But do
Rachel's
something.
Small,
Rachel's
easy
level.
swaps.
Granola drum.
My-
Work our way up to the
Yeah, on a
granola
scale of
drum.
1 to granola, you don't always have to be up here. But you can start small. You can just start thinking about everyday little things that
Yeah.
you don't maybe even notice. You can start with shampoo bars instead of giant containers. You can start with really small things that are kind of nice and save you a little bit of money.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
I have tried some sustainable, like dishwashing soap and liquid and things like that. And I
Yes.
see you have your pods here. This is
Yes.
for laundry, right?
Yes.
So I want to know, do you find it as effective as the traditional stuff we've been using? Because when I've done this in the past, it hasn't worked as
worked, huh?
well.
I do, and I don't know if it's just different products that we're trying or maybe
Okay.
different things. Everything that I've tried, I have used and it's been very successful. I know as
Okay.
far as like laundry, I'll maybe add a couple of drops of essential oil because sometimes you get used to having that like Tide smell or whatever it is
Yeah.
after you get your laundry. You want your laundry to smell clean. Well, that's perfume that they're adding in. You don't need that. It's not great for your health. So if you want to go ahead and take that away, you may be like, do I smell clean? So you can add a couple drops of essential oil so you
gotta
feel a
do a
little bit
self-check.
better.
Yeah.
So, and then just, I don't recommend making your own like dishwashing powder. You can ruin your dishwasher, but there's stuff that
yeah.
you can buy that's really good for you. I like drops myself because they come in a little cardboard container. They're biodegradable, so it's all really good for the environment. So essentially when I'm done with the pack, there's nothing left.
Yeah. But I'm glad you
that's key.
said that.
good.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
nothing left.
I'm going to give it another go.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just about finding good things that work for you. Not everything's going to work. Not everything's going to use well. I've tried about every single naturally deodorant that there is. Whew, have I gone through a lot, and people have gone through a lot
Do
with
you have
me.
one? I got a good one.
Yes,
You found
I
it?
like
Oh,
Little
okay.
Seed Farms, but
Okay.
that's just for me. Other people I know enjoy Primal Pit Paste, cut down on the aluminum.
Yes.
helps you?
I'm using Each and Every.
Okay.
And I relate to this because went through a whole thing. I did
Yes.
mine during the pandemic, so I could be smelly at home. There's like no, because there is
Your pits are detoxifying.
it's a
gross to think
detoxification
about.
process from your
Yes.
armpits. It is.
So antiperspirants are essentially
Yep.
preventing you from sweating, which is blocking your pores.
Right.
It will not let chemical junk into your armpits. It's
Right.
coming out. So when you let it out, it's been waiting a while to get out.
Yeah.
So it's going to smell a little.
There's
There
a
are
whole
things you can do.
detoxification process. So I stank for probably about 2 weeks.
No, you don't.
Well, not now. I'm saying then for probably about 2 weeks. But I will say, coming back into TV, I, was afraid to sweat too much. I do kind of flip-flop between antiperspirant and natural. But you do what you can.
Yes,
You do
small
what you can
changes.
as much as you can.
What if we could
realistic
cut down from
changes.
4 pounds to 2?
Right.
Exactly. Yep. You
You
don't
need
have to
to
do
be
everything
doing
overnight.
something.
Right.
Just small changes.
All right, so friend of the show, Rachel Krause, should be back with us tonight at 11. Talk more about Earth Day and this boutique that she's talking about. Great props
Yeah.
tonight. Well done, Rachel.
Love it.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, everybody like candy?
Yes.
Yes.
We got a story you're really going to love because tonight we're getting excited about tomorrow's grand opening about the Sugar Factory in downtown Indianapolis. Karen Campbell and Jalea Brooks, lucky enough to get this assignment. Check it out.
Hey, Jalea and Karen here, and if you haven't heard, there's a brand new spot in downtown Indy that is all about the sweets.
And the eat. So we're here at the Sugar Factory and we're gonna check out some amazing food.
So let's start off with something to drink. I've got the general manager, Edgar, here showing me your signature drinks. If you follow you guys on social media, this is what you would probably see.
This is what people come here for mainly. It's our world-famous signature cocktail. So this is our candy shop. It's sponsored by 50 Cent. This is the Big Cloud, which is a Nick Cannon's goblet. And we have People Watermelon, which is Nick Jonas's goblet. All our signature cocktails and martinis can be with or without liquor.
So then you pour these into there, and that's kind of what gives you that Instagram moment, right?
Yes, they will smoke, they will bubble. It's just amazing.
Can I try it?
You sure can.
Let's do it. Cotton candy, here we go. Oh, it's bubbling. It almost sounds like it's sizzling. So what flavor is this one?
That one is watermelon.
Watermelon. Okay, let's see. I see the watermelon pieces in here.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, it's like a candy jacuzzi a little bit, right?
It's like I'm in sugar heaven. So Edgar, it's not all about the sweets.
No, of course not. We have steaks, we have pastas, we have amazing burgers as well.
That is a tower of goodness. You have a waffle with a burger, sausage, bacon, a fried egg, and gravy. So it's everything all in one. Your breakfast, your lunch.
So I went as far away from breakfast as possible. I went with the lobster, french fries, and just as good as it smells. 1 or 2 thumbs up. All of them. Okay, 10 out of 10. I'm with it.
Okay, what a great assignment to get, huh?
Oh, and everything's so colorful
Right,
and happy looking
right.
in there.
Yeah, I'm excited that it's going to be here. This is a good get for Indianapolis as a
Right.
whole. I mean, because it's in Chicago and, of course, New York as well. I think they might have a LA location.
Yeah.
It's like the who's who goes there. And so I've seen kids' parties there. I've also seen club nights there.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, everyone goes there. And so we'll see if that's how it's going to go. It's just a sign that we're coming out of the pandemic
Yeah.
and transitioning.
And it's
So
a
it looks
destination.
cool.
You bet
so
it
when
is.
you come to Indianapolis and you search for some famous type things to do, that will be one of them.
And Sugar Factory is right downtown next to Circle Center Mall. And they're on 49 West Maryland tonight. Also want to congratulate a lot of our colleagues tonight. There was the Society of Professional Journalists Awards Gala in Carmel tonight. Best of Indiana Journalism Awards. 13 Investigates, our business consumer affairs team. Bob Siegel, Dave Calabro, Ryan Fedwell. And Best Newscast, 11 o'clock, Ashley Hancock.
Yay.
So congratulations to everybody at Channel
awesome.
13. Well done. And well done to all the winners at all the TV stations, radio stations, newspapers, magazines. Congrats to everybody. All right, so our weekend forecast?
Weekend forecast looks great, 80 to 85 both days. Rain chances return, but not until early evening on Sunday. We'll keep you posted on the timeline, but we won't worry about that until Sunday evening.
Is this our first 80?
It feels like it,
It will
right?
be. I think we had a 79. I believe it's going to be since October
Yeah,
something
I
that
think
we've
that's
been in
what
the
you said.
80s. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
We
let's
have
do
one.
it.
We have one more newscast, and then our
we're
weekend
done.
starts.
Say less.
We hope you'll join us. We'll be over on Channel 13 at 11 o'clock. Have a great weekend. Good night.